Yeah, we say that it's a very good one, but definitely, coming from laying to rest Dr. Johnny Meko, and now we coming to hear this that Phiri is gone. I mean, Phiri, talking about it, when I heard the news from Mrs. Mara that hey man, we need to organize this this assisting whatever she was talking about. But I thought no, I'm sure Bahrain would make it and all that. And when I saw it also on the news that on the one publication saying that listen Ray's comment that they suffer in dignity and all that. I thought okay, sure, because that's how he is. He doesn't want to talk about himself and let other people know about his stuff and all that. Now it's a very sad, it's a very sad day. I mean, Bahrain has done a lot for us as South Africans. He has taught us a lot, as fellow musicians. Wherever he'll be with us, he'll be preaching about this and talking about that and making sure that we understood, different things from all corners of his knowledge. Yeah, but no, we've lost. Yeah, we've lost.
And it is indeed a very sad day for the entire country this morning. And as you've mentioned that Mr. Ray Phiri has done a lot for South Africa. Just talk us through the impact that his music has had on South Africa and the entire music industry as a whole.
Very came, in the time that it was hard, for musicians to really, speak their minds and all that. And when songs like Zola Man and all that, where he was encouraging people to really don't be afraid, speak up your mind and tell the truth and everything. So like and remember, and also he's always been vocal. He's been vocal about his feelings and his opinions about South Africa and everything else. And whatever topic that you come up with. So they would be there talking about it and then, giving you more information, well, he's we lost, one of our soldiers. Yeah.
It is indeed sad. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us this morning, Mr. Ringo Madlingozi, who is a legendary Afro-pop singer. Also joining us on the phone line to get their reaction is veteran singer Blondie Makhene. A very good morning to you, Blondie. Thank you so much for joining us this morning right here on A97 7. Sad news coming in this morning on the passing away of the legendary jazz musician, Ray Phiri. Just talk us through your initial reaction with regards to these news.
The industry is sad. Even shall I say, the sector has really lost a think tank. We really are down right now. That man is, and he was to me, like I am Secretary General of Music Performers Association of South Africa, a position that he was the first Secretary General of MPASA, and I am walking in his footsteps right now as the new Secretary General of MPASA, and you can see therefore that the sector has lost. I will not call it the industry. Yes, the industry, the bigger industry, the white monopoly industry has lost, but the sector itself has really lost a think tank, a forward-going person, like Umkhulu was saying just now, Ringo, that man never stopped thinking, never stopped sharing his opinion, his political opinion, his social opinion. He always spoke like his music has been speaking to us. He was like that. He followed his music. He what he sang. And that for us is a sad thing for the sector. We are on the brink of radical social economic transformation in the sector. We are industrializing the sector, the music maker, and right there the star decides that it's time up for him. we are sad. We have really, 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 really lost a think tank.
And now, Blondie, you are mentioning that South Africa, the sector, has lost indeed, a forward-going person, a think tank. And earlier on, Mr. Ringo Madlingozi said that Ray Phiri has done a lot for South Africa. Just talk us through the impact that his music and his character has had in the sector and in the music industry in the country.
Ray is if you look back, you see his bands that he started off with. He played with Mpharanyane. Mpharanyane was one of South Africa's top-selling artists. He used to take American songs and turn them around into Sotho. And that's where Ray and them started. And they put it together. And if you listen to that stuff that they did with that man, if you listen to Ray's playing on the guitar, you hear just so much love, so much dedication. And he has, and then you look at some of the earlier recordings just before Stimela. He has been a forward-going person. He's been creative. He never let the sector tell him what to do. He gave the sector what he had with him. The music fraternity. He gave us what was in his heart. He never asked us what we wanted, and what came out of him was just exactly what the doctor ordered. And we Stimela, this train, we cannot let it stop right now. We got to pick up the baton of this maestro, of this commander, of this comrade, and we got to run with it, because the industry is a mess and the sector is a mess. The little ones that are coming into into this sector are coming into a pigsty that hasn't been cleaned, and that was one of his concerns. He says, we have done it all, we have seen it all, we have traveled the world, but can we let our children, the next generation, into an industry that is like this, that is dominated, and it's like almost slavery. You are willing slave. You get into the industry to be a slave, to make money for someone else. And that was his idea. He says, we cannot and we shall not let our young go into an industry that is like this. We need to clean up this industry. And with the thoughts of the presidents of radical social economic transformation, that was one of his pet loves. And we are going for it. Ray, we are not stopping, Commander. You're leaving your body, your paining body. It does not mean that we leave the struggle, Commander. We are carrying on. You are safe from pain, when Ray, but you are not safe from the consciousness of the struggle we are facing now. So I'm not even going to tell you to rest in peace, Mr. Ray Phiri, because there's no time to rest. There's a sector that must be rescued by every commander and every comrade. But I am glad that you are away from your pains, that you've stopped and left the pain behind. But we are going on, Ray, and your mind is going to run with us as we go forward. We love and respect you. We are humbled by your living, and we are saddened by your death, but we shall continue. Aluta continua, Mr. Phiri, Chikapa, Ray, siyakhona mfana, sizoyishaya lento lena. Don't stress, Baba, we are onto it. Amen.
Now, Blondie, before I let you go, you speak so fondly with so much profound words with regards to Mr. Ray Phiri, and the role he's had in the South African music sector as a whole. Now, outside from music, how would you describe Mr. Ray Phiri, as a family man, his true essence as a person, now apart from stage?
Ray is a superman. He's a loving man. He's a father. He's a friend. And he's not just a father to his children. He's a father to the sector. He's a father to all of us. He's an elder. He's just an amazing person. And there is no way you can leave his space without having heard something that you can take with in your heart and carry with you. He is a superman. He is a brother. He is a friend. And I think he's just a perfect human being for me. He's everything that a man wants to be. He had desires, and he carried them through. And anybody can have his own hang-ups about whatever he didn't do and whatever, but you know, God made us the way He made us, and God does not make nonsense. He made us perfect, and He was a perfect friend, a
Well,
brother.
Blondie, thank you so much for those words and for speaking to us this morning right here on 8 and 7. That was veteran singer Blondie Makhene, unpacking more details on the death of legendary musician, jazz musician rather, Phiri this morning.